Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to my weekly update. I hope I gave you an inkling last weekend that I felt we were headed for good news. It's been the most extraordinary journey. I don't really have words to sum up how pleased I am that the Trade Agricultural Commission will be on the face of the trade bill, and there has been an amendment laid down in the agricultural bill that was passed on Wednesday, on the 4th of November, that will deliver on all aspects of reporting of the TAC on environment, sustainability, food safety, animal welfare. For many members, I know they have been focusing on these binary amendments that are about making sure that food standards of imports are produced to exactly the same standards. This has always been a really, really difficult conversation, and I've always been pretty clear in my own mind that the only route through was compromise, and the TAC was a compromise, but it allowed MPs to be able to have a say. It allowed trade deals to be debated and scrutinised in Parliament before they are ratified. And of course, the Japan deal, a real case in point, never saw the light of day in Parliament, was never debated. That will change from now on, and at least 21 days before ratification, allowing the CRAG process to operate if necessary, these trade deals will be discussed on what it will mean for agriculture. So it's enormously significant. It went to the wire in the end. I've had endless WhatsApp messages, emails, calls with Number 10 and the Department of International Trade. And finally, on Friday, last Friday, it was agreed. I signed off my statement in the government press release, and the story broke in the Mail on Sunday. And it's just a relief to have it nailed down. For me, as president of this union, I look at every single thing that I do as about the future, about setting the foundation framework for future office holders, for future presidents. This way, with primary legislation, we will ensure that we continue to be able to have a say. Without primary legislation, we had no guarantees at all. And ultimately, my job at all times is to speak truth to power and to represent your best interest to the very best of my ability. And the role of the NFU, the technical team that underpin every single thing that we as office holders do, I'm just so in their debt for what they have done, all the things that we have put in place. Too many people to mention, but this is a real team NFU effort. And the most thanks, of course, goes to you, our members, for your engagement, for MPs, for really, really getting this point nailed down. And I'm so pleased for all of you. Yet again, second day of going into another period of lockdown here in England. It does feel the most extraordinary times. And I urge you, as I always urge you, to please, please look after yourselves. I know it's unprecedented, and the concern and worry over the changes and what Brexit might mean. I am assured again that George Eustace will be speaking to the whole of the industry at the end of November. It is a long time to have had to wait, and it leaves me with a lot of concern that this will be a month before we are leaving the end of transition period. So it just means that I want to reinforce about looking after yourselves, reaching out to each other, and please do take care. And I very much look forward to speaking to you again next week. Thanks.